Hit it, Karen.
Okay.
Yo, what is up, Mama Shotas? Welcome back to the podcast. We want to thank you guys for coming back to the podcast, Mama Shotas. Much love, much besitos. Hope you guys are enjoying this podcast because we're enjoying it too. It's something new, you know. Hopefully, we can get more people in here. If you know anybody or if you're interested in being on the podcast, you can message us. You can be through the DM or just hit the YouTube channel up. But yeah, because we're trying to get more guests on to give an opportunity to people who have something that they want to, you know, show to the world. But make sure to head over to patreon.com/mamash. We post a lot of content on there too, a lot of exclusive behind the scenes stuff that we don't put on YouTube. It's on patreon.com/mamash. Just gonna make sure to go check that shit out, Mamashotas. Like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast. And wherever you're listening to, make sure to rate it and do all that. Show some love. We appreciate all the love, all the support, all the besitos. Mwah. But today, Mamashotas, we have a very special guest.
Yo.
I call a friend, you know, aside from like this whole media creative world. He's a good person. He's a friend. I've seen you grow from like a kid to like where you are now, bro. Since a youngin', bro. Not even just like physical or like age. Like I've seen your growth with music and everything, bro. So it's a pleasure to have you on the show, bro.
I appreciate
we got
you,
Irvin Ponce in the
Ponce.
motherfucking building.
In the flesh.
Yeah. We also got my queen in the building, Kiara.
Hi, in the flesh.
In the flesh. Lonso couldn't be here. He's in Vegas. He went to go.
Lonzo.
He went to go see Barbani. He went to go see Barbani.
He went to go see Benito.
He went to go see Benito. So he's not here. He couldn't be here. So my queen subbed in and she here. She gonna help us out today. She gonna hold it down. Yeah. So how you feeling, Irvin? How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. Kind of nervous, shy.
Yeah. What's that? Just dropped this project. Self-titled.
Yeah.
Why self-titled?
Honestly, just because the whole project was actually just based off of me, my
Just
experience, shit I've done,
Just like life.
shit that happens. Yeah, basically.
Volume 1.
Volume 1.
Does that mean that's gonna be
There's
more
coming,
volume?
yeah.
Do you already have that in the works already?
The news, honestly, I've been making just a bunch of new music lately that has, really referred to like all the stuff that I've already released.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I honestly, like right now I have like about 20 tracks sitting. That could be the next project already, you know? But to be honest, the thing about me and my engineer, we just like to keep ourselves up to date with our own music, you know? Because like, obviously you could make a song that came out like that you made like a week ago, but the one that you're gonna make a week later is gonna sound much better than that one, you know?
Gotcha.
So that's what we try to keep doing and try to keep ourselves updated with, because, you know, if you go back to that song too much, you could mix it too much or something, and it'll just sound too nasty or something. Yeah.
That's a cool feeling though, no? When you make a song and you're like, this is it, and the next week you're like, you make something better and you're like, whoa, like this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude.
That's badass. That's a good feeling.
No, yeah, bro. It's really like that with this music stuff, honestly.
So it's more of a personal album, like real personal. So you went like a personal route. Is that why it's kind of self-titled?
Yeah,
is that what you would
literally.
Say? Okay.
It was really personal because honestly, it was just me and my homeboys who made it. You know, me and my engineer, Arturo, double AP.
Shout out.
Shout out to him. And then Amor de la G, you know, he gave me the concept of my actual the album cover.
Oh, yeah.
He literally gave me the concept of what I should do and what picture I should use and stuff and what I should have like on it. And I literally took that same picture, deconstructed it, and remade it myself.
Yeah.
So shouts to him, honestly, because he's the one that gave me that whole concept of how to do it. I literally wanted to use the one he made for me, but I was like, fuck it. I kind of want it to be made myself, you know? So if anything, he just sold me his idea, and I kind of took it.
You took it, yeah.
But it's all thanks to him, though. I still give him full credit 100%, although I just remade it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
What's the story behind that cover art? Like who took the photo? Where were you at? Like what?
So that photo was actually taken in Fort Collins, bro. I was actually in Old Town, you know? I was chilling with some homies. We had just finished drinking and stuff. It was like around 2:30. We were about to go get some pizza, actually, because honestly, for us, it's like a tradition to go down there, fucking drink up, you know, get faded, whatever.
Yeah.
And then down the street from those bars, there's actually a pizza place. It's called Slice.
Yeah.
That place sells big-ass pizzas of pizza way. And what's cool about that place is that I think it's like every day or almost every week they update their pizzas, so it's like it's always something new. It's always something new. You never get the same pizza, and I promise it's fucking bomb, bro. Almost anything you're gonna get, it's gonna be bomb, bro. Like I got some macaroni and cheese one last time.
Macaroni and cheese pizza.
Pizza, bro. Fire, dude. I don't know if they'll have it next time you go, but I swear it's always something new there, bro. There's never the same slices there.
That's badass.
If there is, it's like the classic ones, you know, freaking pepperoni, sausage, cheese, shit like that.
Yeah.
But you know, they always have something new. It's fucking fire.
You want to talk about like where you're from, like where you grew up and stuff, just like your
Yeah,
early
so
life?
me, I'm born and raised here in Greeley, Colorado. My family is actually from Mexico, León Guzmán, Durango.
Auhauh.
Puro Durango.
Yeah, puro Durango.
Puro Durango, puro Chihuahua, puro
Puro Chihuahua.
Jalisco.
Auhauh.
No, but yeah, bro. Yeah, born and raised here.
Born and raised,
went to
Julie?
school here.
What are some of like your early stages of creating music? Because I've seen like I know personally like your early stages, but you want to walk through like what?
Yeah, bro. So my early stages, bro. Shoot, man. I remember being like 13, 14, seeing you guys do it. You, Tony, Jonathan, freaking, and Jarish. Jarish came eventually, but
Yeah.
it was always you three at first because like we always had Jonathan on the video creating. He produced too.
Yeah.
He freaking did all kinds of other shit. And Tony, well, he produced, he mixed, he engineered, he rapped himself,
Yeah.
wrote his own lyrics. You too, bro.
Yeah.
You made beats, you freaking, well, you rapped as well, You were
Yeah.
brown skin hippie at one point.
Brown
right?
skin
Yeah.
hippie.
Like, see, that's what I remember.
Go
bro.
look it up.
And well, I remember the day you and Tony were actually making some music in front of me. And I was just chilling, just being a bystander.
Mhm.
And fucking, I remember y'all asked me that same day. You're like, "Yo, you want to learn how to make music?" I was just like, in my head, I thought, "Fuck it, why not?"
Yeah.
But then that's when you guys sat me down and you guys were like, "Hey, wait, like, if we're gonna teach you this shit, like, you better stick to it, Like, it's not something that we're just gonna teach you
Yeah.
and you're just gonna throw out the trash later,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, dude, like, honestly, I don't know why, but I took that really
It was
serious.
serious,
bro.
yeah.
Like that whole talk and everything that we had with, and
Yeah.
well, Tony teaching me how to put down like
Notes.
the 808s, all the notes and stuff, how to
Yeah.
freaking make sure it all made sense and it sounded correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, yeah, bro, I remember that. Those were like my very early stages. Cause then soon enough, I went to go cop a computer, downloaded FL Studio, fucking got on my beats and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, they were the shittiest beats at the
No,
time.
but you were like,
but it's
it's
just
a starting point.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
started at one point,
Yeah.
And then just over time, that's when we started performing. Remember, you started performing.
Yeah.
Soon enough, we started doing DJing and
Shows.
stuff. Like, remember that one time we went to Denver and I freaking DJ'd your show because no one else knew how to
Yeah,
freaking DJ.
that was wild.
Dude, I was only like 14.
Yeah,
bro. I was so
remember
shitty.
that shit. I
I was
remember that
fucking
shit.
shitty, dude. I was like, fuck, bro.
That was amazing.
That's awesome.
That
I
was a
remember
moment.
seeing some people from Greeley there.
Yeah.
Because they all want to see what? Azizi Gibson?
Yeah,
that's
Azizi.
who you opened up for, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was dope, bro. Like, I remember those times, too, because then that's when Jerry came back into my life, bro. Because remember
Yeah.
we were mobbing? I was all rolling some weed, and this fool was just staring at me the whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you want to hit or what? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Shout out Jerry too. That was
Shout out
amazing.
Jarish, bro. For real, my boy.
See-
And then, yeah, bro, from there, after that, like, everybody just started going their own route eventually. Me, that's when Jarish came into life, and I actually stuck with that for like, like a good,
At the trap.
yeah, at the trap, dude, for like
Yeah.
a good 2 or 3 years, every day after school, even during like my lunches or just like, we had a period at West, it was called
Yeah.
Spartan time. I'd fucking dish that shit and just go to his house, and just keep producing, freaking keep making beats, doing as much as I could, for myself at least. This fool would literally leave his house open so I could just go
Literally.
in there and freaking get to work, And well, yeah, bro, literally, it was just like my whole school years. I would go to school, then right after go home, take a shower, and then head straight to Jarish's.
Yeah.
Because that was it for me, just music.
What do you think that that stuck to you so much, like music?
Music, because the people I was surrounded with at the time, they were always just about it,
Yeah.
They said they wanted to make music, so that was the plan almost every single day, like, hey, tomorrow come back because we got to fix this and that, or tomorrow come
That's
back
fire.
because we got to get those new lyrics that you have
Yeah.
down. So come back,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was always like that for us, like, the thing about it is that we always stuck together, we always stuck connected, and honestly, we never really gave up on the mission,
Yeah, that's hard.
We're
yeah.
still here today,
We're here.
still trying, bro,
Yeah.
One of us
We're
got to
gonna
make it
win.
regardless, bro.
Yeah, not trying. You're gonna win. Period.
Yeah, we gonna win,
But,
bro.
yeah.
Back to your project, bro. You talk a lot, like you get really pretty deep in that project, bro. You talk a lot about heartbreak on that.
So what's
project.
going on? What's
Well, that
going on?
first
What's going on?
song, honestly, Adios.
Adios.
That was really about it, honestly. That song, I made it, just straight from the heart, because at the time I was like talking to this one girl and stuff, and well, shit just went downhill, bro.
Yeah.
What happened?
And,
Tell
like,
us.
it just got crazy,
Okay.
Well, like, we had been talking for like 2 months, I'd like to say, and then like it actually started getting serious after that. I would stay the night. It would freaking become like
It
shit
was
like that,
love.
Yeah.
Yeah, it became intense. I guess you
Yeah.
could say, And
Were you in love?
I wouldn't say I was in love, but I was starting to get attached.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like the feeling was already there. It was already mutual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then soon enough, like, I started noticing things, right? And shit was going downhill from there, you know? The more I noticed, the more shit went down.
What's some of the things you noticed?
Just like talking to other people, you know,
okay.
shit like that, you know?
Okay.
And then the loss of interest, shit like that,
Yeah.
you know? So at one point, I was just like, fuck
Started
it,
picking
you know?
up on little signs.
Yeah. So, like, I would see it myself, you know? It's not like I could tell you, like, I heard shit from other people.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I would literally be chilling, and then I just look over, and then that's
You
what I
see it and
know?
you feel it. And
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And then, well, all the lying and shit, all the bullshit and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so I was like, fuck that, you know? I'm like, I'm over here trying to do something good for myself, find something real, you know?
Yeah.
Something that's going to change my life, hopefully, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, wait, like, it wasn't, she wasn't in it, bro. Let's just say
Yeah.
that, you know?
Period.
So eventually, as soon as I seen her losing interest, I lost interest. So I just said, fuck it, you know? And I called it off.
Yeah.
She was trying to be cool, you know, still be friends, this and that. But I was like, nah, you know? I
Yeah.
can't be friends with someone who I already try to, like,
It's hard.
already be with,
It's
you know?
almost impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it makes me feel uncomfortable at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Because then what, you don't know what to talk about because the only thing you remember is that freaking situation that made you get there, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, fuck that.
And that's wild how
But-
you were able to express yourself through music, or Irvin. Through
No,
fucking
yeah, bro.
music.
And
That's wild.
oh yeah, I don't know how I was feeling that day, but I remember finishing that song when I like finished recording it, and my homie was like, "Damn, bro," he's like, "Are you done with?"
You going through it?
Yeah.
Like, who hurt you?
It's like if he wanted me to keep going, he's like, "Wait, you're done?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." I'm like, "That's it. Just edit it and we're good."
Yeah.
He's like, "No ad libs, no dubs." I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm gonna just raw dog this shit, bro." I'm like,
Raw dog,
I'm
raw
like,
dog,
that's
like
it,
you raw
bro.
dog her.
yeah, bro. I was like, "That's it." I was like, "That's it, bro." Well, yeah, wait, fucking, yeah, dude. He told me he's like, "Yeah, you were feeling something." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, bro, I was. I was feeling not only myself but her, you know." So I was just like, "Fuck." Nah, but it's all good though, you know. I made it out of pure heart intention
Yeah.
and everything.
It was
that
real.
matters. Yeah.
For real, it was real.
That shit was real.
But yeah, I mean, aside of that, that pretty much explains it itself. You know,
Yeah.
that song is just basically saying my last goodbye. You know, I'll never see you again. I wish you the best. You wish me the best too. You know,
Yeah.
etc.
Oh.
But yeah, that's basically it. Honestly, it wasn't to trash talk. It wasn't to
No, I.
feel bad or
It was more
anything.
like
you know?
like a love letter, like.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I
exactly.
felt it,
It was like
yeah.
I look at it as a poem. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that. Because honestly, the way a poem is actually written, like with the syllables and everything, is exactly how I wrote that song.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, it actually took some.
Yeah. So do
I had to
you
become
usually,
creative at one point, you know.
Yeah. Do you usually like write first, or do you just like?
So, well, with me, the whole process to me, it's like I could write a song first, but it won't be nothing like listening to the beat and then writing it, you know.
Okay.
Because then when you listen to the beat and then write it, you're specifically writing for that beat, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's like when you write just in general before even listening to a beat, now you have to find the beat that's going to be specifically for that song. So it becomes a little harder, a little bit more challenging. And then, well, you have to find out which beat's going to be perfect for that song. That's why I like
Gotcha.
listening to beats and then picking out the beat I want and then rapping to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like me, I've always written my stuff. Like people are always like, "Oh, Irvin, fucking freestyle some shit for me, bro." I'm like, dude, I can't freaking freestyle, you know? Like
Yeah.
I write all my stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is. Like I could try to freestyle, but
Yeah.
But
it isn't
you-
nothing like over here that's gonna freaking make your head pop off or something, you know?
Have you
Gotcha.
ever tried like writing or rapping over like like slow acoustics?
No, not really. No, I've honestly never
You
tried
should try
something
it.
super slow like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I could imagine that I could make something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
Love
just
songs.
I just asked because look, it feels so free when you do that. Like if you try it, because there's no there's tempo, but there's no actual like kick, there's no actual drum, there's no actual like snare or hi hat. So it's just more free. And like you can rap fast over it, you can rap slow over it, you can sing over it, you can do it. It's like
You're
you should try
basically
it.
the tempo.
Yeah, you basically are the tempo when it comes to that. So
Yeah.
you should try it out, see how you feel.
Nah, yeah.
So when you go into so you say you don't really freestyle, right? But do you ever go in there just bullshit and see what comes up from it, and then you kind of start from there?
I mean, I've tried once, but honestly, nah.
not your
I've
style.
always failed, you know?
Yeah.
Well, me, like, when I write my stuff, I like to call it free write. And the reason why is because, like, I write down whatever the first thing is that gets to my head, you know?
Okay.
So what matches with this or what matches with that. Like, me personally, I use a dictionary. Like, you know, that helps me find out more words, more stuff that I
Literally.
could rap with and rhyme with, you know, more synonyms, antonyms, all kinds of other stuff, you know? But that's basically it. You know, like when it comes to writing for me, I really use all that knowledge that was given to us in school. You know, because it really helps a lot. A lot of people just go off the dome and just write what they can, but me, I'm actually putting like statistic in this. You know, like I'm trying my best to fucking make it sound as good and
you're putting love into your craft.
Definitely.
It shows. Honestly, it really shows.
No, I appreciate that. For real.
I really liked. Oh,
no, you go ahead.
Go. I really liked the track "The Flex."
Flex
hard.
I made that for a friend, bro.
Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I love how you have like bars in Spanish because it's hard to. I feel like it's harder to rap in Spanish than it is.
Honestly, it depends really, because I honestly think it depends on which language you're spoken first.
Okay.
Like me, I've always spoke Spanish first, so you know, for me, it's always easy to come up with something faster than it is for me to come up with something in English. Like my problem in English is coming up with punchlines. But in Spanish, like I could come up with that shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
It's just different for me, honestly. But
so, español era tu primer lenguaje?
Yeah, Spanish was my first language because, well, my parents, that's all they speak, you know, Spanish. Like, they understand English, but it isn't to the point where, like, they could literally go up to someone and freaking speak it like crazy, you know, have a whole ass conversation.
Y tu música es como tipo boom bap, ¿verdad? Como ese estilo.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll, like, venture off into, like, other styles and stuff? Because this whole project is kind of boom bap, no? Like, it has, like, a...
Yeah, the majority is boom bap, but I try to kind of be diverse and like do like West Coast boom bap, you know.
The Flex kind of gave me a little West Coast kind of vibe.
Yeah. Like another song on there that probably would have gave you one too is like Loco Mafioso or fucking Que Viva.
Yeah.
Those songs right there, those are like West Coast type beats that I actually rapped on Spanish on.
Yeah, those are hard. Yo, I really liked your project, honestly.
I appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
Like the good thing about this project too is that I've been getting a lot of good feedback too.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like a lot of people have been hitting me up like, yo, this shit's fire, this shit's crazy.
And like you can tell the quality, honestly, like the quality of just like what you're putting into.
No, yeah, definitely.
Like what you're saying, you know.
Honestly, all the quality I have is thanks to my boy AAP. You know, shout out AAP Arturo. You know, because him, all the stuff, like all the programs and stuff he uses, like that's all quality right there. You know, that's what makes me sound good. Yeah. That's what makes almost every other person he records sound good too. You know. Yeah. That's basically it, really. Honestly, right now at this point, me making music, me making all these songs right now, if it wasn't thanks to him, you would have probably have heard that whole project or anything, you know? Yeah. I probably would have had to go out to Denver to go to Jerish or The Source or somebody, you know?
Yeah. Someone else, yeah.
But like the thing is, with him, I won't say I necessarily started him, but ever since I started producing in high school, like I feel like it not necessarily encouraged him, but he was like, oh shit, like I want to do it too, you know? Yeah. And then together we actually like would go to each other's houses too and then start working on stuff, you know, making beats, you know. That's how we all started making beats. And then from there he figured out that he actually wanted to do engineering, so all he does is mix, master, and record, you know.
That's awesome.
And then me, like I never thought I'd always be rapping, you know, but now I'm rapping in Spanish, which is crazy, you know. If you go to my old music on that shit, you just hear me rapping English.
Yeah.
That's time.
And
I was gonna ask you who is your favorite producer to work with?
Favorite producer to work with?
Yeah.
Honestly, probably The Source, because me and him, like...
Shout out The Source.
Yeah, shout out The Source. It was always pretty sick because, like, me and him, we always came together and we kind of clashed together, you know? Like, our ideas actually made sense for each other, you know? Yeah. Like, I would make a melody and then he'd just make a hard-ass drum line, you know? Yeah. Or vice versa, you know? And I don't know.
We complement each other very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, honestly.
That's badass.
For real. But honestly, one of my favorite people to like actually work with was probably Jerry. Because, you know, he was always so steady.
He was.
Consistency, all that stuff, you know, like he
professional.
Professional. Perfectionist.
Perfectionist.
Like he knew what was up, you know, like he knew how he wanted you to sound, and he would tell you, you know, and be like, yo, you should do it like this, or you're too loud, or go a little lower, you know, in tone, or some shit like that, you know? Like he actually criticized you.
Yeah, he does.
But in the good way.
In a
good
way.
It wasn't nothing for you to be like, oh, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, but
it was good critiques.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely, bro. And honestly, thanks to him, I probably wouldn't be the person I am now, too.
Shout out Jerry.
Trying to figure out who I'm gonna be with.
Yeah, shout
That's
out Jerry.
awesome.
Let's dive a little bit more into your personal life, bro. Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah?
What happened?
What can you talk about?
Tell us the chisme.
What can you talk about?
Well, honestly, as a little kid, I think I was like 14, 15. I actually got in trouble for fucking vandalizing, man.
What'd you do?
Like, I was with some homies. It was like me and like 10 other people, bro. We freaking, I forgot what we were doing. We were at McDonald's. We were eating, right? But we were all on foot. We were all walking, you know? And fucking, well, we were leaving, bro. And I remember we sent off like 2 other guys to go to Walmart next door, you know, to go buy some eggs, you know, because we were going to go egging. Assumingly. Según nosotros, güey. And fucking, well, we were leaving the McDonald's after that, like after these folks came back and everything. We were walking, bro. And I remember some guy, he was like yelling shit at us, bro, like for walking, you know. He's like, y'all better run, motherfuckers, y'all better run, like talking shit, bro. And I remembered, I was like, yo, we got the eggs. You know? and that was like our first victim right there. I was like, fuck him. Get him.
He said, I volunteered, yo.
I told these guys, I'm like, yo, open those eggs. And each one of us grabbed one, bro. I'm telling you, there was 10 of us, bro. And I remember I grabbed 2, bro. I freaking chucked one in the air and chucked the other one, bro. Both of mine actually hit that car where that guy was in. Like, the guy, he had his window open, you know? And one of them went in. Like, I think it splattered all over his legs or something, you know? And like, I actually seen it land in, and then the other one hit the back windshield, like the back windshield of that car.
Damn.
And, well, soon enough, bro, worst thing comes to worst, another homie actually fucking egged another car that was right behind us, but like randomly, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, like
he didn't deserve it.
Like he didn't deserve it. Yeah. Like
you got the wrong guy, bro. You got the wrong guy.
Imagine the fucking tension comes in, and then out of nowhere you hear boom again. Like this fool didn't tell nobody anything, bro. Like all you heard was boom, and then this fool's little leg started taking off. Like he took off, bro. And then we just took off right behind him, you know. And what's crazy is that that it was like a van, bro. We pulled up into this neighborhood, like we started running through it, you know, and I don't know where, like a car pulled up, bro, and it was crazy because like 2 people, I think it was that car that actually threw the egg in and it actually hit. They got off and everything, and they started chasing us, bro.
On foot?
Yeah, on foot. Like they were running after us, you know, and then I forgot who it was, but someone like slipped and fell, bro, and he got jumped, you know, like
they fucked him up.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I barely even knew the guy, so I was like, fuck, you know? I didn't know whether to go back to him. I was like, fuck. And well, me,
That's valid. You didn't really know him.
Yeah. And then look at this. Like, there's another van that actually pulled up, bro. And it was that van that the homie egged. But, dude, this guy, like, bro, this guy was like a soccer dad or something. Because this fool came out, bro, full suppressor, fucking with the gun. It was just pointing it at us like, yo, he's like, yo, y'all think this is fucking funny, this and that.
Damn.
It was me and the homie standing right next to each other. I looked at this guy, bro, and I fucking went left, dude. I was like, fuck that.
You better save yourself.
For real, bro. I freaking jumped through the freaking, there was a house right behind us, and I jumped through the fence of that house, and then I ended up at a school, Dos Rios. I ended up at that school right there. I was like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna just run. And then in between those houses, there's actually an alley. We were standing right there, and freaking, you could just see like fucking 3 cop cars pull up and dash through there, you know, like trying to figure out where the fuck everybody was at. But by that time, everybody was gone, bro. Like, you know, by the time the cops came and everybody was gone, bro. And well, soon enough, like, that fool that got jumped, bro, he actually fucking told the cops, like, who was all with him, you know? So eventually they ended up calling me, this and that. They gave him my number away. Like, my actual phone number, you know? So those fools ended up coming.
They gave him your phone number?
Yeah.
Damn, fuck.
So they pulled up on you?
Yeah, they pulled up on me. And I was with me and my 2 other homies, you know? I'm like, fuck, wait. I'm like, dude, I think the cops are coming in my house right now, bro. Yeah, they actually ended up pulling up, bro.
What the fuck?
And they
What'd you get charged with?
Just vandalism.
Vandalism?
That's it.
Did you have to
vandalizing a motor vehicle.
Court? You had to do classes?
Yeah, I had to go to court, yeah.
Classes?
I had to go to... No classes like that.
Just a fine.
I just had to pay a fine, yeah. Damn. Basically. They were going to make me do community service, but I was like, nah, you know, I don't want to do all that. I was just like, I'll just pay whatever fine I own, and then I'll be on my way, you know? And I was like, if you want, I'll even clean that car for you, you know, just to make it that much better.
Shit, no.
But the guy told me, he's like, nah, I just want him to pay the fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool, I'll pay the fine.
That's crazy. Yeah. Kind of remind me of remember the pikirikis?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, remind me of
those days were fucking crazy.
Those days were crazy, bro.
Pikiriki
swag.
Fucking Fernando. That fool was the one who actually came up with it.
Literally, that was fucking funny. We were fucking viral. It was bad. How do your parents feel about like what you do with the music? Do they know? Do they?
Well, they know, cause to be honest, like my parents, I guess you could say they're like one of my biggest supporters, bro.
That's
like now with all like this music stuff, like all my, not necessarily instruments, but all my equipment, like my speakers, my laptop and stuff, they've always been there to actually help me get that stuff, you know?
That's tight.
Whether it was on credit, whether it was buying it fully, whether it was doing this and that, you know?
Damn,
like,
they fucking love
for most
you.
of that stuff, like, I don't take credit of because I was a little kid way, you know? I was only 14, 15, and then, well, you know, I wasn't even old enough to work, you know? So they definitely helped me out a lot when it comes to stuff like that. But now, obviously, I'm older, you know? I'm getting my own equipment, upgrading my shit slowly and slowly. But yeah, oh, and Jairus too, way. That fool was actually a big help too because before he left the trap, he actually gave me some old KRKs that he had. So I was like, fuck it,
some equipment.
I'll stick with those, you know.
Yeah.
They were better than the speakers I already had, you know. And before I had some little ass speakers like this big.
Oh,
But that's just because it came with the bundle, you know.
Yeah.
And what was cool about when I got all my stuff, I actually went to Guitar Center way. The guy actually seen that I was gonna purchase everything, you know, from like the mic to the wires to the fucking laptop to everything. So he actually, I think the price was gonna be like 1,000 something, and he was like, you know what, bro, since you're buying everything, I'm gonna just cut your price in half. I was like,
yo,
fuck yeah, you know.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah,
That's
for real,
awesome.
shout out to him, bro.
Shout out to you.
I don't know if you still work at Guitar Center, bro, but
Probably
you're
not.
a G, dog.
For you. Hell yeah.
He's like the regional manager now.
He's like, oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, I remember this dude. Oh shit.
Nah, yeah, bro.
Are you an ass guy or a tit guy?
Fuck, bro. Honestly,
Or
like,
a face? What do you look when you look at a woman? What's the first
What's
thing you
your
look
type?
at?
That's what he's trying to ask.
well, shit, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love ass and I love tits and I love a pretty face.
All three of them.
women.
All three of them, bro.
All three.
But you know, with some girls, you only get some. You know, you'll get an ass, no tits, but a pretty face. You know,
Yeah.
or you'll get ass and tits and no face. You know, or else you
Or
get
you get nothing.
no, or else you get none. You know,
You get no ass, no tits, no face.
yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
I
so-
feel like with women, bro, it's always a hit or miss. You know, if like for me, honestly, when I look into a girl is her personality, bro. Like who she is.
Is that
If
what
I
you-
could connect with her, shit like that, you know. First, I mean, if she has an ass and if she has tits, if she has a pretty face, that's all a bonus, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
That's a
like-
plus.
Like that's all a bonus. But I mean, aside of that, you know, like when I meet a girl, like to me, it's always like the personality, who they are, whether I could connect with them or not, you know.
Yeah.
And then their teeth, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta be straight, you know.
Yeah.
But
Do you ever
that's
go?
basically about it.
Do you ever go to Pornhub and type personality?
Nah, bro.
No, you never tried
Nothing
it?
pops up, bro.
Nothing
Have
pops
you?
up? No.
Ah.
I seen a joke. That's why I'm asking. Like, I see like a meme. So what's like the closest you've ever come to like dying?
Dying?
Yeah.
Dying? Fuck. Probably the one time I was in high school. It was me and my cousin. We were going home from school, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was in 10th grade. He was a senior. And, well, every day after school, he would give me a ride home because I wouldn't want to take the bus, you know. And this fool fucking, there was one time we were mobbing, but we were hauling ass. We were going down 10th Ave, bro. We were like right in front of the police department, bro. And I don't know why, but none of us were paying attention to the front of the roadway.
Oh.
And I freaking, like, I don't know. I got like a freaking, like, I got like a feeling, you know. And then I turned my head, bro. And I don't know where I realized that we were getting closer to this car, and I looked at my cousin, bro. Yeah. I was like, yo, watch out. And this fool looks, and boom, we fucking straight crashed into the freaking car.
Head
yo.
on collision?
Yeah, no, not head on, but like we freaking rear-ended this guy, you know?
Oh, okay.
Well, it was a lady, bro. I felt so bad.
Oh, wow.
And fucking, dude, the first thing my cousin does, bro, is fucking reverse and fucking take off.
Oh,
I was
hit and
like,
run.
skate stuff, bro.
Hit and run.
Yeah, bro, because honestly, after that, I felt weird, way, because we had just crashed, you know, in this fool.
Like,
I was
yeah,
like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
your
you know?
adrenaline
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
yo,
It spiked, dude. I was trying to,
spike.
like, I was trying to cope with what was going on, way, but I couldn't. And, well, finally we got home, bro, and fucking, well, my uncle asked us, you know, because the first thing we did is get to my cousin's house. He's like, yo, what the fuck happened, you know, this and that. And like, oh, this guy crashed us, bro. My cousin lied to him, you know. They ended up claiming an insurance claim, bro, and they got it.
Yeah.
My cousin ended up getting a whole ass car off of that shit.
Yeah.
So it was worth it, bro, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I didn't feel too bad for the other lady because, like, my cousin's car was fucked up, bro, and nothing even happened to her car, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like, that bumper, it was reinforced pretty good, bro, because nothing fucking happened. But my cousin's Honda, that shit was, like, bent in, bro. Like, so
Damn.
close that the engine was about to fuck up itself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we had literally just gotten home and saved. But, yeah, that was probably, like, the closest experience to death aside of, like, getting the gun pointed at and shit as a little kid. But
Yeah.
that's basically about it, really. And I always try to take care of myself really good as much as I can, you know, wherever I'm at, you know,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of who I'm with, this and that, you know. Because, you know, there's some sketchy ass people that don't have the same intentions you do, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And when you hang around with those people, you never know what to expect, really. You know?
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Because, for example, let's say you and your boy are on the same boat, but another guy isn't, you know? That's probably that guy you don't want to be with.
Yeah. Different. That's true.
Even ride with, you know?
Yeah. What's your goal with this whole music thing? Like, what's like one of like your not necessarily like maybe not your end goal, but what do you see like as far as like with like the whole music and what you trying to build for yourself?
Well, honestly, bro, I just like anybody, bro. I want to make a living off of it.
Yeah,
you know?
literally.
For sure. You know?
That's the goal, huh?
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Really, what I want to use it for though is just to get my family straight, bro. Really, you know, get myself straight. You know, buy them a crib. Literally. You know, get them straight, get them new cars, shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
Invest into other things too. You know, invest into things that are gonna make me even more money back. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I want to look for. Like, let's say I could be a one-hit wonder, right? But as long as that song makes me like a cool million, I'll be all right, bro.
Yeah.
Why? Because that money right there is just gonna go into other investments that are gonna make me even more money. You know? So that's like, even if I don't make it in music, even if I don't go far, even if I'm not the next Drake,
you're gonna make it. Period.
Yeah. Like I made my million doing that. So now I could invest this million into something else that will make me even more money, you know?
Literally.
And then from there, I'd probably bounce to like real estate or something, you know?
Yeah,
real estate.
I have a friend who actually just became a real estate agent,
awesome.
you know? So I even have someone to look forward to if that ever does happen, you know?
Hell yeah, those connections. That's awesome.
You know?
Those are good connections.
Yeah, bro, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Manny Cosbin.
Manny Cosby.
No, he's a real estate agent, bro. He's not from here. I think he's from Iran, but he owns like 29 properties here in the United States, bro.
Oh wow.
He's like one of the wealthiest real estate agents there is out there, bro.
That's
and
badass.
honestly, like, I look up to him and his advice that he gives because, well, yeah, you know, aside of being inspirational, a man of his word, religion, and all that stuff, like he really gives good tips and details of like how to sell a house, how to get one, how to buy one, shit like that, you know. Like he even has courses on how to do all that stuff, bro.
Are you religious? Are you spiritual? Like, what do you believe in a higher power? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, you know, I believe in God, way. I believe in the devil, you know. Yeah. But
you talk to God.
You know? Oh, I talk to God, yeah, man. I
you
pray.
pray.
To him.
You pray and stuff.
What do you think will happen when you die?
What do I think will happen when we die? Shoot, to be honest, I don't know. To be honest,
what does the afterlife look like to you?
To you?
To me?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like the afterlife for me, it's probably getting a little different than most people, you know, because like I don't know. I can't necessarily say we're gonna be able to live again, or our soul is whatever, you know, but I feel like, how would you say? I don't know, bro.
Like, you never really thought about it?
Nah. Like I feel like you just die, bro. Like, that's it, you know. Like you get shot, your eyes are open, and the last thing you see is what you're looking at, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say that, like when you die, you don't necessarily die. You know, you're still alive for like another 30 minutes, and then you go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people believe in reincarnation, shit like that. You know, another body, but who knows, really? You know, there's people that claim that they've been reincarnated, but who the fuck knows? You know.
Yeah.
You can't prove that. I feel like you can't prove that. You know. But really, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
What does a good night look like to you?
A good night.
Like a good night, like good as night. Like, what are you sipping on? Like, what's the move? Like, what are you doing? What's a good night for Irvin Ponce?
Shit, dude. Honestly, as long as we're being productive in the night, like and going out to do something, whether it's not even drinking, you know, just going to Topgolf or fucking doing something fun, you know, going paintballing or some shit like that, you know. Whether it's doing something productive and fun like that, and then just being around the ones I fuck with the most, you know, that's definitely a good time to me, you know. Just I'm a simple guy, bro. I don't really ask for too much, but just something cool, you know, a chill night, you know,
cool
where we're all hanging out, this and that. You know, nothing too crazy like going to Rodan and I don't know where you see like 5 fights and shit like that. Nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
Just big chilling, you know.
Yeah. You ever been in a fight?
Once actually.
Once?
It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a fight though.
Yeah.
Like there's this guy, bro, who I was actually at my homie's barber shop. And I had just finished getting a haircut and everything. There was other people behind me and stuff waiting to get a cut. And it was late already, bro. It was like 10:30 of the night already, you know, and I had just finished getting my cut. And this was like, oh, well, let's drink a couple beers, this and that. And we were chilling, bro. We were drinking and stuff. And then one of this guy's homies actually pulls up. But, like, the thing is, bro, only he knows who he is. You know, nobody else, like me, my cousins, everybody else, don't know who this guy is. You know? And when he comes in here faded as fuck, talking his shit, you know, he's cool at first. You know, like, he'll talk to you, say what's up, I'll dap you up, whatever. Yeah. And, well, soon enough, it gets later into the night, bro, and this fool starts feeling himself. Like, he's really feeling himself, like, yo, I'm the shit, you know?
Being reckless and shit.
He starts talking shit about everybody in there, bro. Like, he's like, you're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Like, fucking, I got more money than you. I'll buy you. I'll do this and that, you know? And, like, he started talking shit about everybody, bro. And then he goes, me and my homie are actually having, like, a serious talk, you know? I forgot what we were talking about, but we were talking about something serious. I can't remember. And he comes up to my homie that's right next to me. And he goes, hey, bro. He's like, you know this guy right here? And he points at me. And he goes, I don't like this guy. And then I looked at him, I'm like, what? I twisted my head. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's the way I love you. And fucking, it was freaking crazy because this fool like just starts talking and shit off, you know, like how I just said how he was like,
Terry,
fucking buy you this and that. That's when he started saying that shit, you know. He started like doing all that shit, bro. And I got pissed, bro. I was just like, fuck no. I'm like, I'm not gonna let this dude talk to anybody like that, you know. I freaking clenched my fist like that, bro, and just fucking boom, the fuck up. I fucking hit him as hard as I could, Wayne. Like he fell, but he caught himself, you know. And he got up right away, and he like right away tried to attack, and my homie stopped him, Wayne. He's like, hey, bro, like chill the fuck out, Wayne. He's like, you're asking for it, dog. He's like, don't think he just hit you right now just to hit you. Like, you're literally asking for it. Literally. And my cousin grabbed me, bro, because he thought I was tripping, you know. He picked me up. Wait, he's like, come on, nigga, let's go outside, bro. He's like, let's go outside. Wait, I'm like, nah, bro, like, come on, dude, like, this fool's talking shit, bro. He's like, no, he's not. Wait, no, he's not. I'm like, yes, he is, bro. I'm like, dude, he's literally talking shit about you, talking shit about Chris. He's talking shit about everybody in there, bro, and nobody even fucking knows him. And my cousin was like, for real? I'm like, dude, I swear to God, bro, like, this fool is talking shit about everybody, bro. And I don't know what I said, but it got my cousin heated, bro. He dropped me.
He went back inside.
He went back inside, bro. Freaking opened the doorway, and the homie that I was talking to, was trying to calm my cousin down. My cousin just cocked back.
Boom!
You know? And that fool just dropped.
Otro cabrón.
Yeah, dude, he dropped straight to the ground, bro. That shit was funny, but my cousin ran in there and grabbed that phone and just started fucking him up too, you know, like, and well, yeah, bro, like, worst came to worst, like, my cousin brought him outside. And fucking, well, yeah, way.
What was wrong with him? Was he like on something, or was he just?
I think he was just faded, talking out of his ass, you know.
Yeah.
And shit like that, you know. But soon enough, like, let's just say, that fool got beat up, bro. Later that night, bro, fucking, I got told that the cops came, you know. That after that, because I was already gone. I was already home. There was this homegirl. Shout out to that homegirl. She fucking literally took us all the way home, you know, from there.
Yeah.
Because she, like, all that shit happened. She was like, yo, let's go. And we left. And fucking, well, soon enough, I got told that the cops came, this and that, and that instead of us going to jail, that guy went to jail.
He went to jail.
Like, that guy went to jail, and I guess, like, that fool's, like, shirt, like, it was, like, ripped in half. Fucking
bleeding.
His pants were fucking ripped. He was bleeding all over his knees. He had no shoes. Like, you know, he got beat up, bro.
Yeah.
And fucking, well, yeah, that was the last day I'd ever seen that guy ever in my life again. Yeah. I was like, fuck no. I hope this fool don't come around again at all.
Hell no.
Especially here, bro, because you know this is my place of peace right here. This is where I come get a haircut, right?
Yeah, literally. this is where all the barber talk goes down. I gotta beat some motherfucker up.
Yeah, bro. That's why I was like, fuck that, dog.
Nah, that's tight, bro.
But yeah, I wouldn't say it was necessarily a fight, but I did get pissed at that guy for saying that. Yeah. And I think the reason why he said that, bro, about me, like, not liking me is because that week before, we were actually chilling at the same spot, and he was there. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, at first, he was cool, you know. I was like, what's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man, Irvin. Yeah. Fucking this and that, and fucking, like, there was this girl there that he had brought, bro. And I don't know why, but dude, this guy was treating her like shit, bro. Like telling her to sit her ass down, that he owns her. Like it was basically the same bullshit. Yeah.
Andrew Tate.
Also shit like that, bro. I was like, hell no, bro. Like I've never seen someone treat a girl that horribly, you know, not even myself.
Damn.
That's why I was like, fuck, no.
Don't ever treat a girl.
No, never, you know. But you know, like, I've never seen someone treat a girl like that ever, you know.
Yeah.
Even publicly,
and like in public, yeah, exactly. There was other women. There was other women there. She went that way. There was other guys there. Nobody said nothing, way. And dude, she literally grabbed his chair, took it to the corner somewhere, and she just started crying, bro, bawling her eyes out, way. And you know who I was with? Primazo, way. I was with Primazo, way. And fucking this fool, I was like, hey, bro, like, let's go already or what? And he's like, yeah, bro, let's go. And we started saying later to everybody. And I think he noticed that she was over there in the corner crying, you know, because I didn't notice at first. Yeah. And we were about to walk out the door, and he's like, hey, Irvin, stop. I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, hey, you don't think we should give that girl a ride home or what? Yeah. I'm like, shit, if you want, way. I'm like, I got you, you know, I'll drive. And he's like, yeah, bro, let's go ask her real quick if she wants to ride home. Oh. And well, yeah, we went up to her, you know, we asked her, I'm like, hey, do you want to ride home, you know? We seen how this fool is treating you, you know, and it's kind of fucked up, you know? Yeah. If you don't want to be here, we'll take you home.
Yeah.
And she's like, for real? I'm like, yeah, for real, like, we'll take you home. She's like, oh, all right, cool, you know, and then... Well, yeah, we took her home, bro. Oh, well, we were about to take her home, bro.
And that fool comes out.
No. hold on. So that ends, right? Like, we're in the car already. We're freaking going. And fucking George, wait, he stops at his house, bro. And he's like, all right, bro. He's like, give me a couple seconds and I'll be back, all right? I was like, all right, bro. And this fool went inside, way. I was chilling there for like 30 minutes, bro. This fool didn't come out.
It was just you and the girl?
It was just me and the girl just chilling, bro.
Oh, okay.
And fucking, I called this fool George, and he answered. He's like, I'll be right out there, you know? I'm like, all right, bro. And fucking, I don't know why, wait. It was like an hour later already, bro. I got pissed, bro. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, George, you're going to take her home, bro. And dude, bro, I don't know why George freaking left his keys in there, way, but I left that car, way, and that chick was still in there, bro. And I went home already, you know? I was already going to go to bed and this and that. Yeah. And fucking, bro, George tells me the next day that this chick stole his car away.
Well,
she literally took it from her house all the way to wherever the fuck she lives.
Probably home.
In Longman, way. And she ditched it like at a restaurant, I think.
Yeah.
George, I remember the next night, George went to go pick it up.
Yeah. No, broken windshield, no, or something? Something broke in the car.
I think she punched the windshield or something. The windshield got punched. Yeah. And it was just cracked, you know.
Girl,
it didn't
you
break,
got a free
but
car, free gas, and you're still ungrateful.
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit was sketchy as fuck, you know. At first, that's why I kind of regretted taking her home after that, you know. But,
but at least you got her out of that environment.
Yeah, you know, that's what I wanted to worry about the most, you know. But I think she was so worried about going home, way, like, it was trippy, you know, because I had to keep calling her. Like, I got her number from somebody else, way, that I don't even know. And, well, yeah, way, like, I kept calling her, and she wouldn't answer, you know. She answered, like, the first 2 times. I was like, yo, where'd you leave the car at? You know, we need to go pick that shit up. Like, you just took it without basically any given permission, you know? Yeah. And fucking... I think George was thinking about, like, pressing some charges on her, you know, for that shit. But, I mean, we didn't know where she lives. We didn't know this and that, you know. Yeah. All we knew is that she ditched the car somewhere and that George had to go pick it up, way. Yeah. And he went to go pick it up. And, yeah, he sent me a snap. The fucking front windshield
Something was broken, I remember.
Yeah. And, well, that was it, you know. I don't even think it was her. I think it was just probably someone who...
It was just a random.
Yeah, random. Yeah. He just fucking hit that shit. And I was like, damn, that's pretty fucked up, yeah. I didn't think any of it, you know. I didn't think she would do that. I honestly thought she was gonna stay in the car for the rest of the night, this and that, you know. But I don't know why, but honestly, George, he did fucked up by leaving his fucking keys in their way.
Yeah.
But I fucked up too by not realizing that he left them in there and taking them with me, you know. Yeah. But you know, it's not something you think about when you're in the fucking moment.
And you're drunk.
Yeah.
Were you guys drunk?
You know, you're pretty buzzed, this and that. You know, you're not even thinking. The only thing you're thinking about is food and going home. But yeah, that was basically it, bro.
That's tight. Yeah. But back to the project. Who you want to shout out on that project? Who helped you out? Like, what happened? Like, who producer, engineer, features? Who are some of the features that are on there?
So on that project, it's only one feature. Shout out to 97 Joseph.
Mm-hmm. How'd that come about?
There was one day where I was actually going to the studio, and he was already there. He had just finished before I was about to go in. Yeah. And him, like, I've seen him around all the time, you know. Mm-hmm. I never really talked to him or anything, but I knew people that knew him. Yeah. And, well, it was weird for me to see him there at first because I was like, oh, shit, like, this guy raps, you know. Yeah. And fucking, well, he's like, oh, what's up, bro, this and that. He's like, I heard a lot about you, this and that. AAP always says this and that. And, well, we get to know each other, you know. We start talking this and that. And he's like, oh, yeah, bro. He's like, I'm about to head out. He's like, but what do you got cooking up? What are you going to lay down right now? And, well, I gave my homie Arturo the beat, and he pulled it up. And this was like, damn, bro. He's like, I fucking fuck with this beat hard, bro. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, you mind if I get on it? I'm like, what? I'm like, you mind if I get on it? I'm like, go ahead, bro. He's like, I got a little something I could probably write down that you'll fuck with. I'm like, all right, bro. And then, well, yeah, he laid his freaking bars down, and I was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it. It was a little, I think it was like 16 bars.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. I'll knock the rest out, you know?
Yeah.
And, well, yeah, bro. After he left, I knocked down the rest of what I had.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's basically how it came about. There's not really no story. Like, I literally pulled up to the studio. He was there. He was about to leave, and I was about to come in. And he just heard my shit, and he was like, oh, shit. He's like, I fuck with this, you know?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, he hadn't even heard my lyrics yet. And he was like, oh, I fuck with this beat, bro. Like, let me get on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
So all the engineering was mostly done by Double AP?
Yeah, all of it was, you know, like
front to back.
On some real shit, it was just me and him who worked on it, bro.
That's tight.
You know, just me and him. He's the one that gave me most of my ideas. People that were there sometimes, like Amor de la G, for sure. Like him, he gave me my concept for the actual album cover, you know. Yeah. Let's see, my homie Ant, shout out to Ant, that fool too. Like he was always there, like just help me being more creative and
vibes
stuff
and
like
shit,
that,
energy,
you know?
good energy
Yeah.
and vibes. Do you be recording with a lot of people in the studio, or who do you bring? Is there people you bring or not?
Nah, like whenever I go to the studio, it's just me and Arturo. That's
Okay.
it. Like nobody else there. If there is somebody else there, then it's his client. You know, like it's somebody who he has, who pays him to go over there. You know,
Yeah.
it's just his client, and well, most of the times it's just me and him whenever I go to a session. You know, there's always people like, oh, Irvin, you should bring me to a session with you, this and that. And I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, sure. Eventually, you know,
eventually.
soon. But like right now, I'm just like nah, you know,
don't like it, yeah.
I like being by myself with just him.
Same.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I feel more comfortable that way, you know? It's like I feel like I could express myself more.
Yeah.
Like he knows me since high school, so
Yeah.
I don't even care, you know?
Yeah.
But like for other people, for me to not know nobody, that's like some new energy I've never felt before. So it's like I don't know, you know? I want to push that away, you know? I don't want to get it close to me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Whether the person could be cool or not, you know, like in that moment of being in the studio, it's definitely much more different than like having someone there that's like outside with you or some bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, honestly,
Whenever
I go to the studio, it's me. It's just me and the artist, you know?
Yeah. You want to tell people where they can stream it and stuff? Like what?
So right now, the only platforms you can stream my music on is YouTube and SoundCloud.
And plug your Instagram so they can find out where to find you. So
you can find me on Instagram at @Irvin Ponce. You can find it right here.
Yeah.
You can also find me on Snapchat at @Irvin Ponce too. Those are basically the only social media platforms I have. But music-wise, you can only listen to me on YouTube, www.youtube.com/Irvin Ponce.
Okay.
And then SoundCloud as well, www.soundcloud.com/Irvin Ponce as well.
And what's like so for someone who's gonna go to listen to the project, what's some songs that you'd wanna that you'd recommend to start off with, or do you think just from the jump?
Shit, bro, just listen to all of them, bro.
Listen to all of it. What's
give me some plays, bro.
What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Probably Loco Mafioso.
Loco Mafioso.
Yeah, that's probably
Cool.
my favorite one.
Right.
After that would probably be Adios, and then Que Viva, and then probably the rest.
I like
Cool.
Problema.
Problema, yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, that song's sick too.
Yeah.
Like honestly, what I love to say, like 2 or 3 of those songs were made like last year,
Damn.
but like we barely released them now, you know.
Yeah.
It's just because I've been dealing with some other shit, you know, aside of music, so I'm just over here like, fuck. I had to take my time with it at first, you know.
Yeah.
Although I didn't want to, you know, because the release date was supposed to be like in the middle of summer.
Oh shit.
And I didn't release it till now, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my homie just sat me down one day. He's like, yo, all this right here, and he's like, you got to go, bro. Like, you got to release this shit already. I'm like, all right, like, let's do it, you know. And while I literally sat down on his computer, freaking set everything up, I was like, fierro.
Cool.
Release that shit.
And we're gonna wrap this episode up with a performance, right?
Yeah,
live performance from Irvin Ponce. What's the song you're gonna do?
Honestly, the song has no name.
Okay.
All it has is a beat and my lyrics right now.
All right,
Not even the other artist is on it yet.
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up with that, Mamashotas. Thank you guys for fucking listening. Make sure to go check out Irvin Ponce. Thank you, Kiara, for joining us today. And fucking go check him out. Show some love, show some streams, listen to the album project. Go follow him. He's a talented dude. And I wish you nothing but the best, Irvin.
Oh yeah, thank you, bro. Likewise.
Nothing but winnings. All right, guys. Thank you, Mamashotas. Till next time.
Peace.
Mwah.
Benito Juárez. Ey, vale verga ser pobre. libre, yo siempre lo he dicho y por eso rapeo. Que te valga mamá bicho, aquí vengo con todo pa' que sepan ando listo para todo lo que venga, perdóname Jesucristo. Venimos desde abajo con toda la intención, no lo hago por dinero, claro es mi profesión. La calle inteligente, esa es mi educación. Cuando tú me hables no trates de hacer vato mamón, me la paso con mi clica, que andamos bien activos. Trajeron los juguetes, aquí hay cuernos de chivo. El Irvin anda vivo, sigue siendo efectivo. La calle lo respeta y encuentra su motivo. Pasivo, por mi familia yo consigo crecer a ser rico, eso es el objetivo. Toda la gente que no creyó en mí, ahí les tiro. Tengo mucho orgullo por tener mi apellido. Apoyan a un extraño y no a sus amigos. Usted me llama falso, pero usted es el enemigo. Si te cuento un tiro, escóndete pronto, mijo. La flaca no descansa, no creo que sigas fijo. Me fijo, en las calles hay mucho bandido. La cosa que deprime que ellos son mis conocidos. Sigo siendo firme como un árbol pino. Colorado para el mundo, te traigo lo explosivo. Irvin Ponce, desde la cuna. Hey.